Hello guys, I'm Marco Harawan and today I have conducted the AMA with software developer from Cubo Money project. The AMA turned out to be very interesting, which we learned a lot of useful information that hasn't yet appeared on the project's website. Be sure to watch the video to the end. Devs was convinced me of the potential of the project, and I'm sure you will be surprised as well. Hey, glad to see you, man. I'm Marco Harawan. I have been watching your project for a long time, and I'm very glad to have the opportunity to talk to you personally. I think many people have accumulated questions, and today we will discuss the most important ones. Are you ready?
Yeah, so my name is Bruno. I'm a software developer. I've been software developer for about 8 years. And I've always worked in web development, both front end and back end. I work mainly with this thing called Ruby on Rails, which is just a framework, very popular web framework. And I've been in crypto since about 2016. That's when I bought. Back then, it was easy to buy a couple of Bitcoins. That's what I did. Yeah, I think it was like about December 2016, something like that. I remember very well that Bitcoin was around 600 euros. And then I've always been interested in crypto and keeping up with it. And last year I thought, why not apply my software knowledge to learn about crypto development? I don't know why it took me so long, but I don't know, maybe now I'm at the point that I'm a senior developer. I felt confident learning about Solidity and the Web3 in general. So that's what I did most of last year. And then I looked at what Tor and Strong were doing and other node projects, and I really like the idea of stable passive income. Yeah, and I thought, yeah, let's go for it. Let's build a project around passive income that gives as most stability as possible. Yeah, and that's why I decided to build Cubo, with always the idea of having great fundamentals and as much stability as possible. That's the core.
Oh, thank you. I think this is a great start. Your story inspires. Okay, the next question. What returns can you expect, and what is the reason for this? Please tell me.
Yes, so basically, like I guess like most most node protocols, we allow the investor to invest the principal and then receive a daily return. And in a simple way, we are a protocol that have some mechanisms to allow for constant buying pressure. So basically, if you look under the hood, we invest the treasury and then take the treasury profits to do some buybacks that basically redistribute the profits through the whole community. And it's nice that you asked that, because at the moment the minimum investment is 100 Cubo and 100 DAI, but we are planning on creating smaller nodes. Actually, that's what I'm working right now, is creating a new contract that has those smaller nodes. And yeah, the investment right now is 100 Cubo, 100 DAI. You have to supply both in the same quantity, because then we use that to add to the liquidity to the project. And at the moment, Cubo is around $5, so that's $600 investment, and you receive 1 Cubo per day, which is obviously is $5 at the moment, so that's around 0.8% daily return, daily ROI.
Okay, I think everyone is interested in how Cubo maintains its own liquidity.
Well, it was an idea stolen, obviously, from the DAOs, from Olympus DAO and all of that. Yeah, basically, if like any project can own their own liquidity, so I just created it in the version of a node project where people, instead of just supplying one side of the liquidity, they have to supply both, and all the liquidity tokens are locked in the contract itself. Yeah, and for me at least, the main advantage is that our liquidity is super healthy, even compared with other more popular node projects, or even other projects outside the node realm. We have, especially because we are only 3 weeks old, and we have over 1.5 million in liquidity, so that's quite good. And I think we've been over $1 million in liquidity since the first week. So yeah, that's something I'm quite proud of, and just allows people to buy and sell as much as they want.
Okay, thank you so much. And tell me, please, where you are in the KYC process. I'm sure everyone is interested in how it happens.
Actually, when I was finishing developing Cubo, all these rug pulls were starting to happening, like all these, like you said, Ring and all these node projects were starting happening. So I thought I need like a way to build this into the project that people will trust it more. And so that's why I came up with the liquidity and the rewards pool. Basically, anything that's like of value is owned by the DAO itself. So it's something that I, as the owner, have some margin to manipulate, like a small percentage of it, but not the main, not the bulk of it. So our rewards pool holds 87% of the tokens. So like there's no getting away from that, and all the liquidity is also owned by the DAO. And even like I myself, I have 10 giga nodes, and all of that is being locked every week. So every Sunday, at usually at around 8 p.m., I lock everything that I made that week. And it's all transparent. It's all in the Discord. I post the links to all the locks that I'm doing. Besides that, I've also been KYC'd by Assure DeFi.
Okay.
They are really trusted by the community, and anyone can go to their website and just look for Cubo protocol, and they'll find us there. Also, I am revealing my name and my face to the community, which I think builds some trust. And if you go to the Discord, I have my full CV that I use in the real world as a software developer. So I'm doing as much as I can to build trust with the community.
Well, great. It's really very interesting. But back to the project itself. Tell me, please, why Polygon? What are the advantages here?
What I told the community, and I think most people agreed, is that I would get paid $1,000 per week in Cubo, which I don't even intend to sell, and I haven't been paid yet. But yeah, I'm okay, because to be honest, 2021 was a great year in crypto for me.
Yes.
And that's one of the reasons the project is in the Polygon, is because Polygon, like I had a good year with Polygon and Matic and all of that. So I'm okay with not taking profits for now. And I think beginning of March, I'll start taking the $1,000 per week, because that just covers everything that I need, all my expenses. So.
Well, in conclusion, let's talk about the plans, namely about your roadmap. Tell us in more detail what you have already passed and what awaits us ahead. I know that you have big plans and goals.
About the roadmap, like I told you, I'm working 100% in Cubo from the beginning of March. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. And in February, even, I want to launch the smaller nodes, so people will be able to invest 25, 50, or 75 Cubo DAI pair, the Cubo DAI pair, because we did an AMA last week, I think, and definitely the theme of the night was people wanting smaller nodes. So yeah, I'm building that. and hopefully I'll have that out by middle of February or end of February. Then March, my main plan for March is to automate a lot of processes. So adding liquidity, investing the treasury, yeah, a bunch of that stuff, and the buyback bot. All of that I want to automate because some of that now is still manual. And after that, I'm also planning a big redesign for both the landing page and the whole app. So I think the app now is a bit too bare because I designed it all. I want to hire a proper designer and do the whole thing. And then I think maybe by April or May, a big plan that I have that I'm still thinking about it, but what I might do is what I want to do ideally is to enable people to wrap nodes and create NFTs with it. So basically, if you have a node, you could wrap it, store it in your wallet instead of just the app, instead of just the Cubo web app, and then you could do whatever you want with it. You can sell it, you can send it to someone, and whoever owns that node NFT gets the rewards every day. I think that could be a really big thing, but yeah, it's something that will come.